Ladies and gentlemen, please get your erect penises out and get ready for episode 5 of the Thought Police!
Hello, everybody.
Oh, my goodness gracious, that was fucking ordeal getting that
I
already.
like we spent getting ready for this.
It's been...
Well, how long have we spent?
We started.
It's probably been about 30 minutes.
We started like an hour ago.
I know.
Yeah, we probably spent longer setting up than we're actually going to be talking. But hi everyone, welcome to the 5th episode of the Thought Police. All you 11 people that are going to watch this.
No, 40
today
people
we have
watched episode 3. I think it was like
Really?
43.
Yeah.
Who the fuck? Why would
Because
they?
Bruce promoted the shit out of us. Thanks, Bruce.
That's like the same amount of people that
really?
watched his drug song video.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Bruce. And this week we got, we don't really do it weekly. We do it kind of whenever we have time. But at this time, we got our good boy Logan on here.
Hi everyone.
I've only met Logan once. He's blonde of hair, first of his name.
That's true.
Last of his
He plays the guitar.
That's also true.
He's real tall.
Last
He
of his
can
life.
he can drink with the best of them. So Logan, thank you for coming into our studio here.
It's a pleasure to be in the studio, Zach.
I wish this was a fucking studio. We're in a goddamn study room in our apartment.
I'm staring at a whiteboard that says Gail's salary was increased by 30% to $45,500. What was her salary before the increase?
Someone studying math? Like that sounds like it's like freshman college math
It's
right there.
econ. I think Eric was in here. Our friend Eric was in here because something. You see the top left.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
He fucking stole a goddamn
Stole
rush book from a fraternity, and he wrote something on the board that pertains to that. So
A Rush book?
yeah, like
Oh, Zach, you know what's coming?
no.
What's up? Oh no! Oh god! Don't do it, Logan, please.
I feel it brewing.
Don't do it, man. The listener's not ready. It's gonna clip the audio so bad. Please. I don't like that you're being silent right now.
Scared.
Please. Well, anyway, what does Rush mean in like a fraternity? I'm not in a fraternity. I'm not in college right now. So
when you rush a fraternity, it's like when you join it. And the rush process is like the process of becoming a member. I think I just repeated myself twice.
Yeah, so it's like, the actual act of rushing somewhere is like committing to being a member of that fraternity, and so like it starts with like a probationary process or something before you're like a full member. There's like a rush season though, where like you're like all the fraternities are like putting on events and stuff, and so you're going to all of these like events where sometimes people do dumb shit like we like make mac and cheese and then we play Halo and we call it mac and chief. And so
I like it. That sounds like a good night to me. That sounds like way.
Well, it's not just any mac and cheese either. Like we have some guys in our fraternity that are like they've gone to like professional cooking classes and stuff, and like they've been hired as chefs before. And so one of these guys, he has like a homemade mac and cheese recipe, and
oh man,
God, one year we spent, how much did we spend on like the cheese alone? It was like over $80.
One year we spent like $200 on all of the ingredients.
Yeah, like
we had the budget back then, man.
Times
were good.
Times
It was the golden age.
The golden age of golden mac.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm going to college. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Like they take like Gouda cheese and like other cheeses that I can't think of the names of right now, and that
feta,
little salt, little pepper,
and then like bacon and stuff.
Little thyme.
Oh dang it, Zach! I keep thinking that it's time, but my time is not now.
That's fine, dude. You don't gotta apologize. I'm waiting to get scared because you're gonna. I know how close you're gonna get to the mic when you do it. So
Audio is gonna be
fucking.
terrible.
I know it's gonna be destroyed. But as I was gonna say, I'm going to college as soon as I got out of the Air Force, and I feel like I'm gonna be like one of those like hello fellow kids because I'm gonna be 22, going on 23 by the time I'm like well into college, and I'm gonna be like a freshman and
Did I
starting
miss
with like
your birthday?
I'm gonna. Did you
What a
miss it?
shitty friend.
I think I did. It was the other day, wasn't it?
It was. The
I
12th,
thought
yeah.
so,
Oh.
and I just didn't say anything because I was like, "What if I'm wrong?"
Oh, you piece of shit.
That's fine. My brother and my parents called me, and that's all I really like. Well, I didn't really even care. I forgot too, to be honest. Facebook reminded me.
You don't have it on Facebook. No,
I don't.
No, because I would have gotten a notification too, and I didn't.
Oh, that explains why nobody fucking wrote me anything. I was kind of like, well, I guess really, well, because I don't ever write anything, unless they're like my close friends. But I was like, damn, not even fucking Fulton or anybody.
Yeah, no,
Like, fucking-
literally no one knew. Except
Yeah,
for you
okay,
and your
well, that's fine.
brother and your parents. I should have known. In the back of my mind, I knew, but I was like, no, I think maybe it's like the 21st, and I have the numbers flipped.
Yours is June 24th,
Yeah,
right?
see, you know my birthday. God damn it.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's either June 24th or June 26th. What's your birthday?
May
Logan?
3rd.
Oh shit! Okay, what do you
We've
want?
been friends for a decade, and I still know your goddamn birthday.
Yeah, we've been friends since Mrs. Campbell's science class in the
Math
6th grade.
class.
For anybody that attended
That's really funny though,
math
because
class,
like
yeah.
you know Grant, like
Yeah.
he's my best friend from high school, and I mean he's my longest friend really. And oh, that was weak. No, oh damn it! I
No, that
could
was
feel it
disgusting.
coming.
I
Shame
don't
on
think
you.
any of the listeners are going to understand what's going on here. Logan's trying to brew a massive belch to satiate your desires.
I just ran out of beverage too.
My desires.
and So
Who are you talking to, them or me?
All
I don't want it to happen. It's gonna scare me.
satiate all.
I need more beverage. Okay, but anyways, so Grant
I can't hear
has
you
been my
guys
best
anymore.
friend for like the longest time, like over a decade too. And like I still don't know his exact birthday. Really, like it's in August, and
Did he
it's
friend
like
you on Facebook finally? He friended me on Facebook.
yeah, he finally friended me on Facebook. That piece of shit. But
I think you may have accidentally just muted your mic for a second, Jeremy, because I couldn't hear you guys for like 5 seconds.
Oh, okay. Can you hear us now?
Anyway, yeah, I can hear you guys now. Back to our regular scheduled program of Logan's birthday's friends.
my birthday's friends. Anyways, there it is.
Oh,
I mean, that was kind of weak.
I know
also,
it wasn't
but,
like the
waveform didn't jump that much.
it wasn't like the eardrum bursting belches that I had before earlier in the night. I wasted.
It didn't have very much. It had a lot of treble, but not enough tone or angle.
I'm
so
all about that bass, to be honest.
I don't think she's very pretty, and that's an unpopular opinion. I'm just realizing now. I think Meghan Trainor is very. That was better.
That was me. That
was better.
That's because you still have
Okay,
over
I
half
mean-
your beverage.
Okay, but wait, who was the one who sang all about that bass?
Meghan Trainor was the one that sang.
Meghan
I almost said
Trainor.
Iggy Azalea.
I almost did too, to be honest.
Oh no, Iggy Azalea didn't sing that. She's a culture vulture.
Could have had Iggy Azalea. I could have had Nicki Minaj. But I'm fucking Miley Cyrus.
Please tell me you've heard
I'm not even
that.
gonna ask.
No, you need to hear that.
Not even-
Look up Molly Cyrus when this is over. Everybody look up Molly Cyrus.
By Stitches?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Molly
Cyrus by Stitches. You should just look up the lyrics right now, please.
Jesus, Meghan Trainor's not attractive at all. Who thinks she's attractive?
Well, people, dude. Fucking people. People do find her
She
very
looks
pretty.
like a marshmallow.
But her mama, she told her, don't worry about her size.
I mean, I'm not worried about her size.
Yeah.
I'm worried about her fucking face. I'm gonna clear my search history
Wow.
after that one.
Jeez.
Oh
Damn.
my goodness.
You know,
She's a human.
Meghan
Jeremy.
Trainor, if you're listening, I'm sorry, but
Yeah, as soon as this
Yeah.
podcast is listened to around the world.
it's
and,
gonna
and
be
when-
huge. I'm telling you. I keep saying it. How is it not gonna be?
What?
Look at all the quality shit we have.
Look at the
Play
studio
the
where...
intro.
Editor, please play the intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, please get your erect penises out and get ready for episode 5 of the Thought Police!
Yeah, what's the intro? What is the intro?
The one that Fulton put in our group chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we need to put in some music. Did you even remember to put the thank you message in the description of each video for the music we use?
Yeah. I mean, I've only uploaded 3 of them so far. I haven't even edited the 4th one yet. Pretty sure that one was just me being sad about the fact that I have to go back to college.
Yeah. Also, we next week we're gonna not next week, but in May sometime we got to have Olivia.
Oh yeah.
Not Olivia Millershin, but Olivia Farnham.
Oh, that's right.
She has a podcast also.
I
have no idea how that happened.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. How you wanted to merge podcasts.
Oh yeah. I mean, just for an episode, yeah. Friggin' like, it was so funny. Like, I listened to her podcast, and she records it in a walk-in closet. Her audio sounds amazing. So it's like,
you need a walk-in closet.
I asked what kind of mic she's using. She said she's using 2 like $30 mics from Amazon, and I was like, oh my god.
It's because she has a goddamn walk-in closet. I'm always recording in like a fucking like echo chamber. And so are you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it wasn't like the second episode. There was a dog that was barking down the street like nonstop, and you're like, Zach, is there a dog like down the street that like just like won't stop? And I'm just like, yeah, he's been barking for the better part of 4 hours.
Man, it's got a certain.
And then I went on a tirade
about. That's the kind of quality content I come to YouTube looking for.
Yeah, I think so. I think that we're good.
Yeah, that's.
Like fucking, to be. You gotta put up Bruce's goddamn music video is like kind of like the audio is kind of shitty of him singing.
I mean
that's
they don't really help themselves out much with that one either.
They suck at singing.
I was gonna say he could have put in a little bit of effort into that, but he decided not to. He's like, it sounds like he's talking with his chin tucked into his chest. Like he's like sits. That sounds like that's how he's singing.
Everybody look up Some Drugs Like You and. It's the one with the thumbnail with the stupid fucking face. It's got like 40 views. Like, you can't miss it. I'll link it in the description, I guess.
Well, I mean, after dropping its name on this podcast, I'm sure it'll skyrocket
to fucking better,
past 1 million.
Even though it's probably all the same people who listened to episode 3. Thanks again. Oh, by the way, my friend Aubrey told me that I have a wonderful podcast voice. And Aubrey, if you're listening, thank you.
Is that Aubrey?
No,
Aubrey Peoples.
She's one of the trombone players, and she's a freshman, and she's pretty cool.
She's a sweet gal.
Oh, she watches the
Aubrey,
podcast.
Shout out
thank you, Aubrey, for listening. You show your parents and have your parents tell their friends.
Please share the link.
That's the demographic we're looking for.
And don't forget to smash that motherfucking like button.
And subscribe.
Yes, it really helps out. Drop a like. Yeah,
it really helps out.
Really subscribe.
There's no reason.
Yeah, it really does help out.
Not to get honey.
It's completely free.
Wait, can I say that, or are we gonna get like?
No, we've done that before.
Oh, okay.
We've done this bit.
Yeah,
we do this bit
it's
every single.
Browser.
Oh shit! See, I'm already.
It's a free browser extension. It takes 2 clicks to install, and Times Magazine calls honey basically free money.
I have advertised for honey so many times.
Well, they might as well fucking sponsor us at this point.
But what's fun? I still don't have it.
I don't either.
I really should.
Sorry, honey.
I mean, there's no reason not to get honey.
There's literally no reason. I don't know why it's not on my goddamn web browser. Fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't even have honey. Like, I keep on talking about it every fucking week, but I never have it. But back to what I was saying about I don't give a fuck, Jeremy, what you're about to say right now. Back to what I was saying. Back to what I was saying about Olivia's podcast.
Yeah.
Like, I just thought it was so funny, like, just like how the mic quality doesn't matter at all, it's just where you are. And I was like, I was expecting them to be like, well, she said that she sends the waveforms to her cousin, who's like a sound engineer, I think, and then he edits it. And I'm like,
well, that's different.
Well,
that
I'm
doesn't. I'm a fucking ignoramus and a novice, so.
I love that word. I love that word so much. Hey, Jeremy, you know what you should do? You should just skip episode 4, and because that episode was trash. Let's just fucking make this episode 4, but still have Fulton say episode 5. like, all right. So for continuity's sake, this is the 5th episode we recorded, but we're we're not gonna post episode 4 because it was a shit show because we were both kind of bummed out about stuff and it showed. So now this is gonna be episode 4, even though the intro says it's episode 5.
I also told a story that you didn't want people to hear, so and that was like 10 minutes of the podcast. So yeah, I think that one's going.
I know, yeah, you're just
that'd be hilarious.
You throw me into a damn corner. You're just like all the damn time. It's like, hey Zach, didn't this really awful, shitty, embarrassing thing happen to you? And don't you want to tell everybody about it? Don't you want to expose yourself to the internet? And I'm like, well, thank you for asking, Jeremy. Yes, I do want to. And then I still have those. I'm looking at them right now. I gotta throw them away.
The Fulton intro.
That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yeah.
I could edit out the part where he says 5, and I could just be like 4.
But I think it's funny if it's 5, and then they listen to this. It's just like, what happened to 4? It's like, and then if they listen, you get a reward for listening. That's what our podcast is all about.
Honestly,
Finding
it's
those
high
hidden
risk,
gems.
high reward. Like that's the theme of this podcast.
High risk, high reward. There you go. But I had to wake up stupid early because I had to go to a CPR class that the military was paying for. But it's pretty cool because now I'm CPR certified by the Red Cross, and it's free. But I couldn't stop laughing though. 'Cause I was thinking about that one. Oh God,
That was me once again.
oh.
You're welcome.
I was thinking about that.
I'm gonna put reverb on those. Really shitty garage band reverb.
Damn it, Jeremy! I'm trying to tell a story about my CPR class. You won't let me tell that damn story. Fuck's sake, man. Anyway, okay. Well, it's not really much of a story. It's more me stealing a story. All I was gonna say was I just couldn't stop laughing at this during the CPR. Everyone was quiet, but like I had to like literally. It was the first time in a while I had to like literally put my hand over my face. I couldn't stop laughing. I was thinking about the Game Grumps episode where they were talking about like doing like a vocal audition thing. It's just like, or a song. It's like, do you care? Like talking to the sound engineer, like, do you care if I do a few like vocal warm ups before I get started? It's like, yeah, sure. And it's just like, what if you're just like, ba 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 ba, but fart, stupid.
That's why you were doing that earlier.
Yeah, that's why, because I couldn't stop laughing. You're an asshole, Stacy. It was during a video that I was laughing my ass off during this too, and I couldn't fucking stop. Although I don't know if Logan is still talking, but I can't hear.
I haven't said anything in a while. But like, whenever I hear about vocal warm-ups, I cannot help but think about Anchorman: The Legend of Ron Burgundy,
Absolutely.
and when the Human Torch was denied a bank loan.
I like the. I think my favorite one was Andre the Giant gave a surprisingly nimble back massage.
I like the child was uncomfortable by the Tooth Fairy's exposed breasts. Or no, the Tooth Fairy's breast made the child exposed breast made the child uncomfortable. That's what it was.
Yeah.
The arsonist
has
had
oddly
shaped
shaped.
feet. Yes!
That's exactly.
Yo,
well.
goodness, yeah, that's probably. Would you guys call that one of the greatest comedies of all time?
Yes,
So,
I mean, it was like the foundation of my comedy as a child.
It's true.
That and Ace Ventura were like the. You should. I wish, Zach. I wish you could have seen him winding up for that, because like I was talking about like my comedic past, and then he's like having a seizure in the chair next to me. He looks like he's about to just vomit across all of his recording
Okay,
equipment.
Zach, before you get Olivia on, you need to have her listen to this episode, okay?
Yeah, I was gonna say, going back to that, like I was saying, like freaking, I can't believe how I thought she was literally, dude. The last time I spoke to her, I was so fucking drunk, and I was like, you're so pretty. And then I was God. I saw these messages, and then I was like, whoops, sorry, I was kind of inebriated. And then she read those messages and never replied. Fast forward, I think literally a year and a half, and then I'm like, hey, Olivia, I know it's been a while.
Oh my God, dude. I've literally done the exact same thing.
Literally in the last
college,
couple of days.
In the last couple of days.
So
wait, what do you mean?
Oh no, we went to bar night with this group of people, and there was this girl there who was like super pretty, and like I'm a friend of hers, so like obviously there's nothing like romantic there, but it was just like he was
feeling good.
I was drunk off my ass, and we saw her like this like frat douche was like following her around the bar. And then I left with our friend Emily and our other friend Rachel, not the one you're thinking of, a different one.
Okay.
And
I got it.
they took me back because I was hammered as fuck. And
Boy woke up drunk the next morning.
I texted her and I was like, "Don't leave with that guy. He's a piece of shit."
She's like, "You're way too pretty to be with someone like him."
And she just responds with, she was like, "Don't worry, I'm not going with him. He's trash, LOL." And I was like, "Okay, cool." And then I was talking to you during this, and you were like, "Dude, you need to ask her out." And I was like,
Well, then after that, like, she hadn't responded to you, and then you unprompted sent another message that was like, "I remember freshman year we did swing dancing together, and the whole time you didn't talk to me, and I just kept talking, and I thought you didn't talk to me because you thought I might have been weird. LOL." And then her response made it even better because, like, this was like a whole big paragraph that he had just sent her, right, in his drunken state of flirtation. And then she responds, "LOL, I'm drunk. There's no way I'm reading all of this."
and then she said, "Can you let me back into our apartment? I forgot my ID." And I was just like, "Fucking goddamn it."
Well, hey, man, at least she responded to you. Like, I was just like, I can't imagine fucking poor Olivia just reading my drunken ass like retard messages. Just like, I think I misspelled the word "whoops" when I was like "wops." Sorry, I'm a little drunk right now. And so I just can't. I was that poor girl. I'm so sorry, Olivia, but like I just can't imagine like her reading that just being like, "Oh God, Jesus Christ!" but then I messaged her and then she like immediately responded. I was like, "Wow, I didn't expect this." I was just like, "Hey, you should be on our podcast."
It's almost
sometime.
like when you say normal
you and your
things to
partner have
girls,
really good
they respond to
personalities.
you.
What? Get out of here.
Oh yeah, exactly. But it's I don't know. I'll have to test that theory. But yeah, I was like, "You guys have really good personalities. You should hop on." She was like, "Yeah, okay, sure, I'd love to." And yeah, then hilarity ensued. She actually has a really funny podcast. I think it's called the Corktown podcast. It's on
iTunes. You said.
Thank you. Yeah, iTunes. Yeah, I couldn't think of the
It's
fucking
not.
name.
She should
But,
really put it on like YouTube or Spotify. Olivia, put it on YouTube or Spotify.
Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say Apple Podcasts are like not a thing. Hang on, let me see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can actually. Yeah, okay. It's called. The podcast itself is called Corktown.
Corpse Town?
And
Cannibal
Cork.
Corpse?
Cannibal
Line
Corpse?
Cork. Nope, not Cannibal Corpse. But looks
Oh my
like,
god! Do you know that Game Grumps bit on the one of the 10-minute power hours where Dan asks like, "Hey, what do you guys think of that?" And he plays like some clip from like a metal band, and it's just like, "No!"
I don't know what you're talking about. No, that joke fell short on me. I'd appreciate it if you don't ever.
No,
speak
I'm gonna
about it
pull this up because this shit made me fucking die.
Oh my goodness! Well, please, why don't you pull it up, Logan? Tell me something interesting about yourself.
This just reminds me of
Thank you. Yeah.
the Super Mega podcast when they were like, "And now we're gonna get to Dan's big secret," and he's like, "Oh, what?"
Oh yeah, they're just putting Dan on just threw Dan in a corner every single time they were doing. They just put him in a. I was about to say exactly what I said twice.
I'm trying not to get copyright strike. I think this is the one.
Something interesting about myself is
Fuck, this is the one. There's something interesting about you. Just go.
I play the guitar.
That's true.
Yeah, it's true. Actually, I remember I saw the video. For those who don't know, Logan makes his online moniker sometimes the word, all one word, dig fuck.
That's
because I think I saw this video one time. You were trying to play a guitar song and you were starting to dig.
Yeah, like I started doing like the riff, and like it was.
I'll play the clip.
Do we have a clip?
I actually have the audio for that still.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking at the waveforms for this podcast. They are literally all over the place.
Here it is.
So I'm sorry if this is This is a nightmare to edit.
Hang on, I found it. It's this one.
Dude! Tucker tried to find size 14s for you, but your penis is too large, so... Sorry about that. Bullet for my Valentine. Is my penis small?
Oh my god. My ears. My poor
I
ears.
lost it when I saw that. Is my penis too small?
What?
No!
I think I just
glad
saw
I
the most
spent like
recent
10 minutes
RR
doing
today.
this.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm glad you took the time to stop talking and make me ask Logan awkwardly something interesting about himself.
this is
until the
staying
time
in.
with you.
Something interesting that I mean, Jeremy has heard this like 6 times already this in the last day, but like, so recently I've gotten like 2 awards because I'm about to graduate.
We're
from
about to graduate
Alma.
on Saturday.
nice.
Yep.
Yay! By the time this
Holy
is up,
shit,
we'll be
yeah.
graduated. Yay!
That's true.
Actually,
Saturday,
possibly
April
not.
20th.
I have time to edit this, but yeah, Saturday,
How
April
fast can you guys
20th,
clap?
2019. We are graduating from college.
Yep.
How fast can you guys clap? I bet I can clap faster than you guys.
Yeah,
I
that's.
wish there would have been a video of that. We looked like goddamn idiots doing
I don't
that.
think you
Alright.
can top that.
Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can top there. I'm just gonna start slow. Here we go. Oh
Yeah,
god.
there's no
Okay,
doubt,
maybe.
faster than this.
So, anyway,
Okay.
this podcast is all over the place tonight. Like, there's no consistent topic
I mean,
here.
there never is. Let's face it.
No, well, it's in episode 4 that's not going to be posted. The consistent topic was
I'm sad.
Yeah, I'm sad. Are you sad? Yeah, I'm sad. Are you sad? Yeah, pretty sad.
Hey, you don't know it's not going to get
That's
posted.
more-
Maybe that'll be the real episode 5.
Yeah, post them
Don't
like
you dare
out of
even-
order. Like, do 5 and then 4.
Don't you dare post that. I will be so sad. I'll be sadder than I was in the actual
Play the
podcast
clip
if you
where we're
post that.
sad. God, I'm making myself
Yeah,
do
but-
so
yeah.
much work.
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
These audio cues and-
Dude, I like you're talking to you're gonna be editing this. You're like, no way, editor, don't
No,
do
editor,
that.
stop.
You're talking to yourself.
Mr. Editor, sir.
You guys. So I have a question. Do you guys ever like? So remember the
That I
time in your
didn't
life
finish
when
my
like
story.
That's
Do you have a
true.
story
He
you
had
just
something
finished?
interesting about himself.
oh yes, by all means, go ahead. I'll finish my thought after yours.
So we're about to graduate. So we're like finishing out.
And Logan's
Everything
getting
and-
recognized for all his talents, and I am not.
Yeah, pretty much. So like I've been doing road salt toxicology research throughout this year, and I presented that at like our school's honors day, and then I ended up winning an award for it. Me and my colleague, she's a great person, great gal.
Hi, Hunter.
Done a lot of great work, Hunter. If you're listening to this, then
has
shout
to
out to you for all the great work you've done. Lab manager, love it, great.
I'm gonna interject for 1 second. I was doing a joke where I was snoring because I was so bored I fell asleep. You guys didn't respond and just kind of glanced past it. So now I sound like a gigantic douche. So I'm really sorry that I did that to you, Logan. Anyway, continue.
Well, guess my life's not
Please
interesting.
continue.
But
No, it is. Please continue. I was just being a joke. I was being a joking man there.
Joking.
it's a little Joker. Anyways,
Joker's
Joker
in
gets
Smash
released.
Right now. We could be playing him right now.
Something like that. I don't think so. Well, I don't know if I can. But anyway, keep going. What are you talking
So-
about? Roadside toxicology.
Yeah, so I like presented that research, got an award for it. That was great. I was like, yay, got an award. Then my brother had his baby, and so and then some time passed, and I went to like the like dinner for the seniors for like my major, environmental science. And then like I got an award there too, and I found out that award comes with a $200 prize. And then I also found
nice.
out that this award that I won a couple weeks ago comes with a $250 prize. So in the span of like less than 48 hours, I found out that I had made $450 because I was a good boy.
And to be honest, I'm pissed.
And he's had to hear about it
Dude, that's-
literally every hour in the last 2 days.
I've had to be reminded of my own failure every hour for the past 2 days. So that's
You went to
Maybe you can
Scotland,
use
you're
some of
fine.
that. Yeah, maybe you can use some of that $450 to buy Jeremy a new headphone splitter, so we don't have to take 3.5 hours
it's
to start
fine.
the next
It was like a
podcast.
$10 splitter. I'll just buy another one.
It was like 3 hours of my night that I could have been speaking with my friends that literally...
Not like we weren't talking anyways.
I mean, yeah, but like that was the most times I've ever heard Jeremy like go like, "What the fuck? What is going on?" That was like in like in like a 5-minute span. So you said that like 20
And then you were just playing your guitar the whole time, making everything worse because we couldn't hear anything.
Hey, remember that time like an hour ago?
Yeah. Anyway, what I was gonna say before Logan's story was, do you guys ever, do you remember that time in your life when you were just like, when like sharing drinks was like disgusting and like unheard of, and it's like freaking, and it's like, but now it's like, what are you drinking? It's like, you have a sip, and you just have a sip. That was, you know, like
that was before I dated my first girlfriend. That was like, I was like, icky, no one will touch these lips.
I was thinking about that, like just have like got like the definition of the word like gross just changes over time.
I'm not gonna lie, I was afraid
to
kiss her because I thought like
you were gonna get germs and icky cooties.
I did.
I went through that phase too. I was just like, oh, something bad's gonna happen. I know it. But I was saying like I think like it's so funny. Like I went from that to thinking that was gross to just yesterday I blew my nose into a Walgreens receipt like as I was driving. Like as I was driving. So. Do
you think? Okay, wait. I almost want to get into a really weird, maybe very inappropriate conversation. Jeremy, like
nothing's too inappropriate.
We can like edit this out, I guess, if it's too weird. But like, you saying you blew your nose into a Walgreens receipt reminded me of blowing something else. What's the weirdest thing you've blown your gentleman's relish into?
Gentleman's relish.
I don't think like I'm not very adventurous when it comes to this stuff.
You're not. So. This would be a great conversation to have with Bruce.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Well, okay. No, I've got something.
Okay.
No, Jeremy, I think it was just recently, Jeremy, when I texted you, I was like, Jeremy,
Oh, fuck you. This is the worst. Okay, tell it.
I was like, I don't know how to tell you this, but I may have just gotten semen on the Volbeat shirt you got for me in Denver.
Oh, no!
Because I was like, I wasn't even aiming for it. It just happened.
I thought that was love, and you came on it.
And he spread the love right to it.
You came on my love.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. It was an accident.
Okay.
Oh
I got
my
one
god!
But this kind of goes along with the like weirdest place you've jerked off.
Oh, I think
you know this.
Yeah.
Weirdest place I've jerked off.
I think I told you this too, Zach. I was on Loch Ness in Scotland.
Like as in Loch Ness?
Yes, in Scotland.
Like in Scotland,
I was on a boat, and there was a bathroom, and I was like, well, this may be my only chance to do this. So let's just go for it. I didn't know this. So I went in the bathroom, you did this. Locked the door tight, closed the stall, locked the stall door tight.
Oh my god.
And you just had at it? You just fucking had at it.
And my seed.
Just have at you.
Nessie is swimming in Jeremy's seed.
Oh my god! I didn't know you.
Jesus Christ!
You jerked off in Lake Loch Ness. Yep. Well, not in Lake Loch Ness, but
well, technically, yeah.
On a boat.
This is going to be one of those fucking what's that YouTuber who jerked off on a cat?
Shane Dawson.
This is going to be a Shane Dawson thing, and this is going to come back to bite me in the ass. Like
YouTuber jerks off on Nessie.
Like 10 years from now, I'm just going to be like,
I don't think
fuck.
that.
I talked about that on a podcast, and everybody knows this.
I did not fuck Nessie. I did not jerk off on Nessie.
I'm going to make a Twitter just so I can tweet out, I'm sorry, everybody, I did not jerk off on Nessie.
Well, I mean, I feel like there's a big difference between masturbating on your cat and then like rubbing your seed on the cat versus jerking off in a bathroom on a boat on that just so happened to be in the realm of Nessie. So
yeah.
I think there's a big difference. So weirdest place I've ever jerked off. It was probably during boot camp when it was it was like, so in boot camp in basic military training, like your mind gets like warped like as all hell. Like the MTIs, the military training instructor, the drill sergeants, they do such a great job of just like restructuring how you process the world around you and just how you think and how
That's
you behave.
It's kind of like
Like
here,
I know it's.
except not as
I
extreme.
didn't take my watch. I didn't take my watch off to go take a shower. That's how like dedicated to time and making sure I wasn't late to shit was. Like I was just like I just left it on, and it was like a Velcro watch. It got all wet and hurt my wrist, but like I was like I can't be late. I got to see how long I'm taking. But it was definitely there. I think like there was a flight full of girls that was like in the dorm next to us, like doing Air Force stuff.
Oh, no.
And I think like one of the. No, it wasn't even that bad. Like, one of them smiled at me, and I was like, and yeah, that'll do it. All right, I'll see you guys in the morning. So it was, like I said, I was just, it's like, that was like I was in the desert, and someone just, like, splashed me with water, and I was like, so that was probably the weirdest place I've ever jerked
Both of you
off.
have jerked off across the world.
Yeah. Actually, you had the chance to do it at the president of our
President's house,
college's
yeah.
house. And
That's one of my biggest regrets. Is
He
that
showed you where the bathroom was. You went into his bath. Didn't you shit? You
I think
shit.
so.
You definitely shit.
I shit in the president's house, but I did not jerk off in the president's house.
You
I wish I would have.
blew it, Buster.
Except I blew it by not blowing it.
You blew it.
Jeremy, did I
Yes.
did we talk about how we were in the hotel in Columbus during Matt's wedding? Did you happen to see me with my head under the covers, like violently masturbating?
Oh yeah, I knew what was going on. I didn't say a word because that's what a decade of friendship is all about.
I was like, dude, I did it like back to back. Like I've never done that before.
You didn't even have the courtesy to go into the bathroom?
Oh, I did at one point. That's
No,
how I knew it was happening. Because I got up to go to the bathroom
that's
and
right,
turned out the lights, and I just
No, I was talking to Zach.
Oh my god. No, I don't jerk off in the bathroom. I could never do that. I can't jerk off standing up.
Interesting.
So
I mean, you can.
Yeah,
do
I've never been able to do
toilet
that.
seat.
why would I? That's not comfortable though. Why would I do that?
Sometimes you just
I
nowhere else to go.
If you guys ever, yeah, I mean, I guess like, I don't know. I've never done that. Like, I've never been like in such a position where I was like, oh god, I gotta jerk off, and then like it, like like, or I just go and like do it like standing up.
That's a perfect segue into one of my weirdest places.
No. Okay, you sure you want to tell this, or are you gonna want me to edit this out later?
I mean, like most of the people who like I'm
podcast?
closest with and like I actually care about know about this. Yeah. Even my parents. I told my parents this story a couple weeks ago.
I guess then. All right, go for it.
Yeah. So it was October of 2016, and
dark days.
And the fraternity that me and Jeremy are in, we decided to have a no Faptober contest, where the rule is you cannot jerk your own little ding dong for a whole month. You can get other people to do it for you, but you cannot do it to yourself is the rule. So it was about halfway through October. I was going pretty strong, I was becoming weak. I was weak to the flesh, and I was losing my nerve.
The flesh.
And my girlfriend at the time was over, and I was like, hey, and then nothing happened. Which I mean, I'm not that I'm disappointed by that, but
your
that's
balls,
a different story.
Your balls were the size of fucking.
They were bowling balls at that point. And I was about to take about like a 45-minute drive south to Lansing, and had to stop at Meyer first. I was in so much pain. Like I was walking like bow-legged, because it was just like if my legs brushed my sack, then it was just like a whole world of pain. And like I took 2 steps into Meyer, and I looked around. And then I turned my head and looked, and I saw the bathroom, and I was like, it has to happen. And so I'm in Meyer, and I walk into the bathroom. No one's in there. Maybe there was one person in there, And then like I went into like the stall and I just waited for them to leave. And then like here I am like standing over the toilet, like trying to like try to jerk off in like the most gentle way possible, because I don't want my balls to move at all because it hurts so bad. And then like by the time it was actually done, like there was no pleasure involved in this at all. It was just a whole world of pain. Like the finale was just like so much pain because of just the raw volume.
I know exactly what to put in the background of this.
That was produced. So
No, I understand. Like, yeah, it's like you think it's gonna be great, but it's just like the raw volume. It's like it like shoots you like away like a fire hose a little bit.
If anyone has seen Scary Movie 1 or 2, there's a specific scene in both of those movies where a guy like is blowing his load and it's like a waterfall, and that's what I felt like in that moment, and it was just like so painful. And so yeah, my weirdest place, I think that's the one that takes the cake, is in the bathroom standing over the toilet in mire.
Have you guys seen that? That's a good story, by the way. But have you guys seen that meme of where it's like, I think it's Thanos in Infinity War, and the
Yes.
like context, the captions like it's like when you're jerking off for the 5th time this evening, and then it's like Thanos like, I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do the fine, I'll do it myself one.
Oh no, that was a long time ago. Where he's getting when she's not in the mood, yeah, fine, I'll do it myself. I like how you were like, as Zach, make sure Olivia listens to this podcast in
Jesus
particular.
Christ. I'm sorry, Olivia. I hope you listened and enjoyed. I feel like she would find this funny.
I hope so.
If
I mean,
she has any sense of humor, she
her
would find this funny.
I was listening to a bit of her podcast, and the stuff was kind of like it was kind of like, wow, they're talking about this, huh? Just like straight up. And I was like, okay, well then, as I was going on with my stories, I was like, okay, I think if she still does want to come on, we share this podcast, she should be fine. Yeah, so it should be fun. I'm gonna try not to make it awkward because, like I said, I have not spoken to her in person since elementary school. So that'll be a fun romp down memory lane, just talking about our adult adventures.
I'm still curious to know if my mom listens to this, because like I definitely posted the link to the first episode on Facebook, and she saw it, and like she commented on it one time. She was like, you haven't gotten that many hits on your new YouTube thing, and I was like, yeah. I was like, did she listen to that? Is she listening to this?
Oh no, she'll know that I jerk off.
I mean, I don't know.
I want to post it on Facebook.
Well, she thought I was fucking.
I want to post on
gay,
Facebook,
so
but
she probably.
We had confirmation of that.
We had confirmation that my mother thought I was gay. I don't know if she still thinks that, but
she still thinks that. I can assure you, Annette, I don't think Jeremy's not. He's not a gay boy. If you're listening to this, hi. First of all, it's been a minute, but also. He's not gay. We talk about girls all the time on our texting devices, so it's I can assure you at least. But yeah, that's it's gonna be a wild podcast for Olivia to listen to if she wants to. We need to get Olivia Millerson on here also, like ASAP.
So Logan and audience, Olivia Millerson is the girl who we were in her music video in high school, and she went on America's Got Talent with our friend Matt, and they made it like to Hollywood and everything. She's a really fantastic like songwriter and singer, and yeah, she does like a lot of like pop like kind of stuff, and like I'm not super into that, and even I like her stuff, so it's good.
Not like Ariana Grande pop though, like old pop, like I don't even know, like alternative pop, I guess. It's very it's very acoustic with some drums and like maybe a keyboard, sometimes a trombone or something like that. But I can't gush about Olivia Millerson enough. She's one of my favorite artists. Like not even if we weren't like really close friends like we are, but I just love her music. It's great to fall asleep to. I don't know if you guys ever tried that, but I'm gonna see her actually. I'm gonna see her in Seattle on the 29th. Actually, she's coming up here to.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she's coming up here to play a show. Yeah, so I'll make sure and talk to her about that. But yeah, she told me I didn't have to buy tickets, which is like it's like the first time in my life I've been like cool enough to not have to buy tickets to get into a show that I gotta buy tickets for. So that's hype. So everybody else can suck it, but thank you, Olivia, for that. You're the best, and I wish you the best of luck. And when I come see you, I'm gonna go fucking bananas in the crowd. I'm gonna whip my shirt off, and it's gonna be awesome. Yeah, that's gonna be my experience.
Yeah. But
yeah,
no, I guess like we probably should start winding down, but I wanna make some mentions. So
I'd like to mention it's hot as fuck in this room.
Yeah, this
right
room is
now.
fucking blistering, first of all. Second of all, so I want to kind of start like posting stuff that's not just podcasts on the channel. Like there's a
behind the scenes of the studio.
Well, maybe, but also I found that video of the 20 stuff Oreo that
God.
me and Zach ate when we were like what, that was 2013. How old was I in 2013? That was 6 years ago.
That was sophomore year of high school. That was band camp.
I was 16. You were 15.
I was 15 then. Yeah.
Yeah, so like just like I'm gonna post that for sure. But also Zach's gonna be moving back to Michigan because he'll be done with the Air Force and
Good move.
in September.
Good move, kid.
And Lord knows I'll be stuck in Michigan still because I can't get a job. So
And then I'll be in Chicago.
and then you'll be in Chicago, but maybe we can.
Well, we'll take day trip or weekend trips out to see our boy
Yeah.
Logan, and we'll have many
And
alcohols.
we'll make a fucking music video or some shit. I don't know.
Oh my God, please.
Oh my god!
I-
Don't get me started. I'd love to.
Yeah.
We've said so many times that the thing that we have been missing in the last 4 years was a drummer.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's
Oh,
true.
you guys haven't even thought to call me? I would have taken leave for that shit.
So
I have so much leave right now. I have like 30 days of vacation I could
well,
take.
damn, dude, we'll do like a 2019 guy-esque thing.
Oh, I would love to like a metalcore song, like a pop
Yeah.
punk song. Oh, yeah. If we could, we're all musicians. We could do that shit
we got
easily.
guitar,
Oh,
bass, and drums
I-
right here, and also Logan's pretty
Oh,
good
I-
at singing, and I'm okay at singing. So
I really wish that Soundwave was still open. That would be perfect.
yeah.
Like with Matt's
I wish Matt
studio.
still lived in Michigan.
Yeah, me too. I miss Matt. Matt, we should get Matt on here too.
On here.
Oh, we should get Matt and
Yeah,
Ethan on
we
here. I
should.
forgot
We
about those
should.
two. Yeah, the old Epic Night Party crew. Anyway, but yes, we'll definitely make a music video. We'll plan that for next year, or actually possibly this year, because I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be able to start college until January. So
Oh, really? So we'll have tons of time
Yeah, 'cause-
to. Oh, baby.
well, yeah. I mean,
There's
regardless,
quality
we'll have
shit
tons of
coming,
time. But
everybody.
still, like,
There's quality shit coming.
Expect great things.
yep. Expect beauty in the works that I will post on all my social medias. And so they'll gain
This shit's
millions
gonna
because I
explode.
have millions
I'm
of
telling you.
followers.
I'm telling you, 43 listeners. Listen here, you're
Can
about
we
to be
get-
the first 43.
Can we get
Yep, you guys will do it.
100,000 likes?
If we get 100,000 likes
Can we
on this
get
video,
55 subscribers?
can we get more than 11 subscribers?
Please.
Hey,
Please.
dude, we've almost caught up to where Almost Heroes Gaming was, okay?
Holy shit. Throwback.
Oh my god.
I think that's
a
a discussion for another podcast, though. Almost Heroes Gaming. We haven't talked about that at all, have we?
Nope, that was yeah. I mean, just to preface that was our Jeremy and I's failed Let's Play Games YouTube channel attempt where we tried to play video games and do commentary over it, but both Jeremy and I are pretty damn bad at video games, and we had to use a really shitty audio program called Audacity, and Jeremy had like a $10 mic we had to like lean in to share. And it was
I wish I hadn't
God, it was
deleted those
atrocious.
videos. I wish I still had them.
Oh yeah,
But fucking
I wish I
little
had.
baby me was embarrassed, and he was like, no one can see this.
Before you had a beard.
Yeah.
Yeah, before both of us had beards, I think. Remember
All
that
of
one
us
time
had
we
beards.
tried to review?
That's true.
Yeah, it's true. Well, I don't have a beard right now because I'm in the Air Force. But if you bet your sweet ass, I'm getting it back as soon as I leave in a few
better.
months.
Oh, hell yeah.
But yeah, our processing for the military is it's a process, dude. It's like basically it's like you have to go to everybody that works in a building on the base essentially, and you got to be, hey, you at the desk, give me a form that I can sign and that you need to sign also. Thank you. I have to do that like 25,000 times, and yeah. So hopefully, I hope I'm able to fucking take the leave I want to because I need to. I've got 2 more trips planned, one to Canada, one to Japan at the very end. So hopefully they take pity on me and just let me leave. But I really hope I have a feeling they'll let me leave as long as I just get the ball rolling with this stuff. So, but yeah, it's almost time for me to skedaddle. It's been, dude, it's crazy. It is so unbelievable that I'm almost done with the military.
Honestly,
it's
dude,
like,
we've been through a journey the past 4 years. Like,
mm-hmm.
I hate
We
to
really have,
reminisce
man.
from
It's,
for an audience who doesn't give a shit and doesn't really know us that well, but like we've been through a fucking journey from the moment I left your house after we finished watching the extended Lord of the Rings editions before freshman year of college to now.
Don't even get. I cried so hard after you guys left on just the stairs of my porch outside. I was just like head in my fucking hands, just weeping because I was so nervous about leaving for boot camp, and you were leaving, and I was like, this is it for what's gonna be a while or feel like a while. Yeah, that was Logan. For context, I don't know who thought it was a good idea to watch. In my opinion, it's not the saddest movie ever,
It's
but
up there.
Lord of the Rings. Well, yeah, it's pretty sad. Lord of the Rings always makes me cry.
I was gonna
though.
say I cried at Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, dude, we were.
Even
I don't know how we held it together.
I didn't. Like, as I'm talking like Jeremy, like as you got in your car, I had to like turn away because I was like, I was breaking down like immediately. Like, I'm pretty sure Fulton saw me because remember how you park like where you park where Fulton parks. Like, Fulton parks to like the side of my mailbox, and you park on the other side of my driveway. So like you got in your car and just like headed straight off. Fulton had to like turn around, so he saw me fucking just like kind of like quickly walk up my driveway because I was just crying so hard. That was
I fucking hit that gas as hard as I could because I was like, you can't see me cry. You can't see me cry. I have to go.
and then didn't I give you my hat to my Air Force hat that I wore every day?
Planted that shit on my head I've never watched One Piece very much, but like the first episode, like the main character's dad just like plants this straw hat on his head, and he's like, "Go, my son." You kind of did one of those to me, and I was like, "Oh, Jesus."
That hat has meant a lot.
Yeah,
to me.
but
I've seen Jeremy with that hat so many times, and he's like talked about the story of how he's gotten the hat to people like multiple times.
Yeah, I wore that to band camp freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. But now I just jizz on your t-shirts and use your hoodies as napkins.
Yeah, so now now that it doesn't fucking matter anymore.
Yeah, Jerry, you know that hoodie that I stole from you? The American Eagle hoodie? I used that as a napkin for Buffalo Wings a couple nights ago.
You disgusting fuck.
I had to. I was texting everybody. I was texting a bunch of people, and I was like, I can't have my phone be dirty. Oh, look, Jeremy's hoodie. Perfect.
Fuck.
But, yeah, we have been through a fucking ordeal, and now it's all over. But what I was getting at was, like, it's so weird to no longer belong to an organization that is literally... I had to have talked about this before, but, like, just, like, this organization has poured so much, like, time, money, and effort into training me, making sure I do everything right, making sure I don't say anything that I'm not supposed to say, and in 3 months, they're literally just gonna be like, okay, bye.
Yeah.
And they're never gonna contact me again. I never have to fucking run for a PT test anymore, thank God, because I'm terrible at running. That's, oh my gosh. That's honestly one of the things I'm excited about most. I don't have to fucking PT test ever again. And that's nice. I'm so trash at running. But yes, It has been a journey. And it only, in my opinion, this is only fucking, like, step 1 for me is complete now. Now it's just time for step 2, which I'm not even sure what the fuck step 2 of, like, my fucking 6-step plan is gonna bring.
Step 2, become
fucking,
YouTube famous.
Yeah,
Those are
step
our
2,
highest aspirations.
Yep, become YouTube famous, make a YouTube video, Yeah, make a YouTube video. I don't know where the fuck I was going with that. But,
Surpass PewDiePie.
Oh my gosh.
Surpass Lord Pewds himself. I don't know if we
no,
can
we
do
cannot.
that.
Can we
do
get
that.
PewDiePie to subscribe to the Thought Police?
Can we get PewDiePie
Guys-
on the Thought Police?
Guys, we have a mission for you, all of our faithful listeners here. We need you to share this video, share the link. We want PewDiePie to see it. And, we want to have PewDiePie as a guest
Yeah.
on the Thought Police.
Mhm.
Dude, I would fucking piss my pants and
Well, you're going to be pissing your
Yeah.
pants
I would
one
cry,
day.
shit my pants maybe.
Maybe shit and come.
I fucked
You know-
that up. Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, I would do that.
I don't think it's like. I think that like it would be kind of like quasi doable. If I was as big as PewDiePie, I would do it for the meme of it. I would go on a podcast with like 40 subscribers,
dude.
just because I
Hell
can.
yeah. So PewDiePie.
I would do
feel
it for
like
the
he's
fucking
such
meme.
he gets a lot of shit, but I mean, based on the videos that I've seen of him, and then like other YouTubers that know him and like have made have collabed with him, they say that he's like just such a collab. They say he's such a like humble guy, and that like he's just really down to earth and stuff. So PewDiePie, be on the podcast.
Please. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean,
He would
I
explode.
mean, I feel like he kind of has to be humble because, like, I feel like if he showed any like care about the fact that T-Series is about to or like has passed him at one point, like it's like that's the joke.
gotta-
Obviously, it's like he would care, but it's like
You gotta
Honestly,
appeal to the
fucking he
little
doesn't.
man.
if
Yeah.
somebody shares this on Reddit, it'll get to him. I believe it.
yeah, I don't know how to make posts on Reddit, so you guys
He just
can,
has-
or somebody can take care
somebody
of
listening who regularly posts on Reddit, just post the shit on Reddit.
Yeah, the downside is that whoever's posting this has to listen to the first 55 minutes of this podcast.
Well, this fucking
and then
one's-
PewDiePie has to listen to the first 50 minutes of this
Okay.
podcast.
Put
Yeah.
okay.
that. Hey, Jimmy Logan, what have you jerked off in a funny place?
Okay.
Maybe we could ask him where his most embarrassing place is for jerking off.
I feel like he already said that on the official podcast. Maybe.
Oh, he was on the official.
Any-
Anyways,
Oh, man.
okay. If you listen to this entire thing, if you went through this whole ordeal and you're posting this on Reddit for us, just tell them the timestamp. Just tell them, like, from this point to this point, they talk about having you on their podcast. Here's some funny shit they say.
Let's make it on the Y.
The fuck's the why?
Do you even
What's the
watch?
YMCA?
Do you even watch PewDiePie?
I mean, kind of.
Oh,
The
Low
Y.
Y. Yeah, I know what you're talking. I think it's the Y.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's
I'm just saying, like,
I
yeah,
know
I'm
what it's-
saying
it's
the
like,
Y,
yeah,
but
the-
like a Frenchman.
Yeah.
Le Y.
Yeah.
Yeah, Low Y. Yeah, no, I absolutely. I feel like I think like it'd be important to note this, like they're talking about how funny it would be on like to have you on for the meme of it. They have like 11 subscribers.
That's
so
perfect.
like
That's free real estate.
It's free real estate.
yeah, it's basically free real estate. This is great, but I like this or whatever that fucking
Zach, you're sub to
Um,
PewDiePie, right?
Of course, we've talked
Of course I'm
about
fighting
this.
the good fight.
Oh, I'm
If you had listened to our other
Fighting the good
podcast, you'd know.
Oh shoot!
Yeah,
I've just been found.
found not exposed. You've been found.
I've been exposed. I'm a fraud.
Exposed live on stream. Your balls exposed
I wanna-
to millions.
Naked. in
Millions
the
that
dark.
we now have because PewDiePie was on our podcast.
It's true. Hey Jeremy, when in Critical's video, the 2019 guy, do you think he was actually playing guitar?
No, he wasn't.
I
I don't think he was
he's-
playing. It looked like he was.
Yeah, he was not playing the right stuff though. He was just like
Okay,
slapping.
but I think
the
he
fretboard.
can play guitar. Is what I'm saying. Yeah, okay, I think he
Oh,
can
I think
play,
he
but like
can
I don't think
too,
he
but-
does.
I don't think he was playing the right thing, no.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, he didn't record it, but I'm saying like it just looked like he
I fucking
was.
adore
He, like,
that
wrote a little
video,
bit of it.
though. People
God, we've listened
go
to
and
it so
watch
many times already.
2019 guy. Critical.
It's so crazy to see how he's grown.
I
Like,
know, dude. Like, I remember, like, when I met you in middle school, you sent me, like, a Critical video, and you were like, do you watch this guy? And I was like, yeah, I do.
No, we discovered him in Bandcamp. I was like showing you like a video of him like playing like dumb fucking 90s
Yeah,
Flash games.
okay,
or
well,
some
that was,
shit.
like, freshman year
And
of high
then-
school. That was, like, 2011.
It was 20, and he had like 200,000 subscribers. Now he has 3
Yeah.
million.
That's crazy.
Like-
Like, and he's only So he's only 24 right now. I'm almost 23.
So why can't you have 3 million subs?
Yeah, so why can't I have 3
Yeah.
million subs? Where's my money?
Where's
What
my
is that
fucking
from?
money, Denny?
I don't know what I was quoting, but
Where's the fucking money, Denny?
Have you guys seen The Disaster Artist?
Yeah, well, The Room.
That's what I just devolved
I don't know what
into.
I was quoting. I was just screaming
no,
about how
yeah.
I want my money. I don't even give a shit about the money. I just want people to listen to my goddamn voice because I think it's fun.
I listen to your voice every day.
I know.
That's why I haven't listened to the podcast yet.
Yeah, I know. Well, also because they're long ass episodes. But
Yeah, I listen to. I don't listen to. I read your voice every day, and I read most of your texts that start with. So here's some shit. Here's some shit like that. And it's
I have a lot to complain
So here's something
about.
shitty that's happening to me.
Like, but I'll be graduating soon, so I won't have
So
shit to
you-
complain about anymore.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Except not being employed and not having my
Now
fucking
you'll-
money.
Where's my fucking money, Denny?
Where's the money, Danny? But you guys have seen The Disaster
Oh
Artist,
yeah,
right?
we watched it
yeah.
together.
Yeah, that was right
be-
before
right
Jeremy
before I
went to Scotland.
That was another emotional moment. in
It
our
was-
lives.
Yeah, because our choices
Really?
were
Why?
we originally planned to go see episode 8 of Star
Oh,
Wars,
yeah,
and like we
it's
were
crap.
dead set on seeing that, and then we were like, you know what, like let's watch that. Let's watch something else instead, and we watched The Disaster Artist instead.
That was the best
That was a great decision
we've ever made.
because I don't care if I get hate in the comments from the 11 subs here, but you know
43
what's funny?
listeners.
I am subbed to this channel, even though I haven't watched a single
know,
video.
I
I'm
know you
subbed to
are.
it. But anyways, yeah, I do not like episode 8 of Star Wars. There
I
are
thought
some,
you were just gonna say I do not like the Thought Police podcast.
I don't like any of the new. Oh no, episode 8. Episode 8 was
Yeah,
hot
dude, that
trash.
fucking
Fight me.
shit.
That episode is.
so,
Yeah, trash fire.
but like watching Disaster Artist in place of watching that was amazing because like it was a movie that like only out of our friend group, like only we were the ones that would have like been into it.
Yeah.
And it was just the two of us. It was right before Jeremy was about to go to Scotland
I was
for
crying
months
over
and
a
a sloop.
breakup. It was perfect.
A what?
There's a filthy little girl who broke Jeremy's heart.
Well, I mean,
Oh, okay.
you know who it was.
Did you guys? I know, yeah. Did you guys cry over The Disaster
I
Artist
teared
too?
up.
Because that was a touch. It
The-
was
the
touching.
end
It
is
was touching
sad,
as fuck at the
like-
end. It's not. It's good though. Like it's like because like it was like they hate it, but then like you heard them all laughing and he got all happy and he took a bow and
Yeah.
everything. And it's like I think it's one of the more touching. It's like it's a really touching story about friendship. Like it really is though. Like seeing and then like hearing the epilogue, just like
They're still
And then the
friends
thought
to
occurs,
this
it's
day,
like-
like Greg Sestero and Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah, they
They're
are.
making another movie
Uh-huh.
right now that's coming out. Like,
The shark
I
know.
movie.
yeah.
and it's like the fact all he wanted to do was be famous in Hollywood, and he failed so incredibly badly that he actually like succeed
Honestly,
in doing
that's
what he
gonna
set
be
out to
me. I
do.
know it's gonna be me. Where's my money?
I know it is, man. that one made me sad, but no movie makes me cry like fucking like Lord of the Rings does. I was drunk off my ass.
Is it Marley and Me?
Like, I took I took 7 shots in like 10 minutes.
Jesus.
And,
Did you hear me?
I don't think so.
Yeah, was it Marley and Me? I did hear you. I just tried to I don't know how to respond to that, so I'm just gonna brush it off.
You didn't want to think about it and then cry.
I don't like the Thought Police podcast.
I've never seen Marley and Me actually.
What?
To be honest.
Oh, that's a
I
real
don't like-
tearjerker.
I don't like sad movies. I don't like watching.
But
sad
it's like
things.
it's not sad. It's like really wholesome and happy the whole
Have
time.
you watched Because of Winn-Dixie?
I do not like the Thought Police.
Yeah, I do not like the Thought Police podcast.
That's gonna be our
Because of
tagline.
Dixie.
That should be the title of this episode.
do not like
Yes, that's the
Episode
title
5.
of this
I do not
episode.
like the Thought Police.
I do not like the Thought Police podcast. Holy shit! Yeah, that's what it's gonna have to be. But I was,
Did
but like
you-
I said, I
did
was
you get
drunk
any
on
of
my
that?
ass. Like 7 shots in. Did you get any of that?
Okay, continue.
Okay. I was 7 shots in, and all I'm going to say is I was just crying at the beginning of the fellowship, which is not sad at all.
No.
But, like, I said this out loud. I was like, Gandalf said something to Bilbo, and I was like, holy shit, that's my dad. And I just started crying after I said that. I was like, that's my dad. I just started weeping into my pillow. I gotta do that again, man. That shit. I want to do that again. I didn't puke that night, oddly enough.
That's nice.
I puked recently on soju, but
Jeremy, when's the last time you cried? You don't cry very often. I've only seen you cry like 3 times, maybe ever.
you've seen Jeremy cry, and I've never
Yes,
seen him cry.
You definitely have.
No, I haven't. Nuh-uh.
You have to have.
When?
I cry a lot. Lately.
You never cry. I mean, yeah, but I'm not around you. When have I seen you cry ever? Maybe at band camp senior year, you're kind of tearing up, but I wouldn't say like you. I wouldn't say that I've seen you weep. You know, like fucking like really bad, like I do sometimes on Lord of the Rings. But like,
it doesn't have to be like
when was the last time
weeping,
you
but like
cried?
any like tear shedding moments. When's the last time you shed a tear?
Oh, I got one after
last week
Jeremy.
when I was alone in my room. I
Mine
wish I was
was,
kidding about that, but I think that's actually
Oh
it.
no! Oh, I'm failing as a
Mine was
friend.
No, it's
yesterday.
not you.
Mine was yesterday when I was driving in my car on bass, and I was listening to "Return to Pooh Corner" by Kenny Loggins, and that's a song that my mom would sing to us when Jake and I were kids. Jake's my brother, by the way. And I started weeping. Well, not weeping, but I started tearing up. What about you, Logan?
It was April 4th at around 7:30 p.m.
Jesus, that's specific.
Yeah, because that's when my nephew was born.
Oh,
And
yeah.
It's my first nephew. My brother just had his first son. I mentioned that earlier in the podcast, but
Wait, did you?
I think I did.
Wow, I was not.
I was
paying
gonna say,
attention.
I
do
didn't
not
say-
like
That was
I
what I
didn't
was
say
telling my
podcast.
interesting fact about myself, and then everyone thought it was boring.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was me,
apparently
but-
I did.
but I didn't-
Anyway, so so like I was in the hospital. I'd been in the hospital for almost the entire day waiting for this frickin' baby to be born.
Fuck that.
And
baby.
then like I couldn't even be
Whoa.
with like my brother and his wife most of the time, which I mean that's fine. I don't expect to be there for that, and I don't really want to be there for that. There's a lot of nasty stuff that happens during birth. But anyways, it's like 10 minutes after the baby had actually been born, I was just outside of the room and I couldn't go in yet. And I was with both of my parents and then one set of grandparents, and we were just kind of sitting there waiting. We were so excited. And then like we were quiet and we could hear the baby crying, and like hearing that for the first time, like, oh my God. Yeah. I just started like crying because I was like, oh my God, that's my nephew. My brother just had a son. Oh my God.
Yeah, I understand that. I cried when my brother got married. Actually, I was the only person crying. Like not even the bride was crying. It was just me.
What a pathetic loser.
I'm done. That's it. I'm leaving. Fucking. That's all I could take. I tried to relate and fucking be yelled at. Well. I am. I think we should maybe wrap it up. This podcast has gone on for far too long.
Way too far.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think everybody tuned out at minute 1. So
They probably.
Oh, probably. But Olivia Farnham, if you're watching, feel free to come on and talk about your embarrassing stories as well. And Olivia Millerson, I'm gonna see you in like a couple of days, so I'll get your
all
ass
the
on the
Olivias
podcast too.
will
I
be
swear.
on here, and more.
Yes, every Olivia
And
that's ever existed.
PewDiePie
Yes.
is going to be our guest in 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Yep. Absolutely.
Yep. That works for me. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave and probably go. What I'm gonna do right now? I kind of have to.
I was going to say
but-
take a shit.
I'm gonna go sleep.
Dude, hell
because
yeah.
My
Okay, I'm
final
taking a shit.
exam is at
It's
literally less than 12
11 and a half hours from now.
So.
Yeah, I have to wake up
You wanna get
at
Taco
6
Bell?
a.m. tomorrow to
God
take my friend to the airport.
Damn
so-
it.
I'm pretty hungry.
I'll go with you.
Are you actually hungry?
I have
Wait,
to
we'll
wake up
talk
at
about this later.
I have to wake up at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Fucking, I'm trying to tell a story. I gotta wake up at 6 a.m. tomorrow to take my friend to the airport. And so I'm fucking myself right now. But I had a 4-hour nap. That's all I wanted to say.
We had to talk
Okay,
about our
mic
food.
drop. I'm
All right.
leaving. Yeah.
I
Okay. Bye, everyone.
despise the Thought Police podcast.
I do
don't
not
like
like
it either.
the thought
Don't.
police.
Okay, I'm gonna stop recording now.
I do not like them either. Okay, yeah, bye!